Step up. Kawash, Bon Yallah, Bon Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua Barakatah.
SHALAM.
SHALAM.
I want to say a module, which means to stand.
Leave it on there.
I want to say YAHANNA, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer, first in the Hebrew and then in the English. Repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayah, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwatch, Baba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayah, the Thulanawa, Ka, Yawam, Wasalaknanawa, Kasalaknawa, Kabawak Yanawa, Wala'ah, Wanasaya one, Abal, Hawashai now, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Watapara, I will love you, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. Hakak the power. Yahweh, Ba'asham,
Yahawashi, Babakosha, the Thulanawa, Aka, Larpa'ah, Kal Makala, Kal Marawa, Aka, Latahar, Almatazariah, Aka, Lahakuyam, Amathiam, Aka, Arakarawa, Fatama'ala, Nagarshan, Ba'asham, Yahawashi, the water Aman. Yahweh. In the name of Yahawashi. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahawashi. Thank you. So be it.
Blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahawashi. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Matazab Ya'ah. Alawak Yahanna. Ha Alawakyim. Ha Saranyim. Ha Kotazayanyim. Ha Kayayalyim. Waha Akwathiyim. Yahweh. Ba'asham. Yahawashi. The water Aman. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahawashi.
And Yahawashi.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahawashi.
In the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. I.S.U.P.K.
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 Ahahorium. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Isarium. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K. Shemaiah. Wa'aratiza. Aliyathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Aliyanawam. Shamarka. Anala'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Aliyah. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashamash. La'ayakauka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makal Yashamar. Athnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Kaza'atka. Wabawa'atka. Wa'aita. What I will love. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From which cometh my help.
From which cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasharallah shall neither slumber nor sleep.
He that keepeth Yasharallah shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forward.
This time forward.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Aldamiyalaka.
Altakarash.
Altashakwat. All.
YAHANNA.
Awiyabika.
Yahaman.
Wamashanayaka. Nasha'adwa. Ra'ash. Al-Aimaka. Yairayamwa. Sawa. Wayatha Yaitazawa. Altazapawanyaka. Amora. Lakadwa. Wanakakida. Magolia. Wala'ah. Yazakar. Shum Yasha'ala. Iwa. Kaya. Nawa Aitazawa. La. Yakadwa. Alika. Barya. Yakarathwa. Aholia. Adawam. Wayashimai Alayam. Mu'abba. Wahagoria. Gabal. Waimawan. Waimalak. Palashab. I'm Yashabia. Tazawar. Gum Ashawar. Alawa. Imam. Haywa. Zorwa. Labanya Lawat. Salah. I.S.U.P.K. Kamadian. Kasiyah Sara'ah. Kayabia. Banakal. Koyashua. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayanda Ara. Haywa. Daman. La'adama. Shayatamwa. Nadayamawa. Ka'ira. Wakaza'aba. Wakazabak. Wakatazalmanai.
Call Nasiyakumwa.
Ashar. Amora. Nayarashab. Lanawa. Na'awa. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagaugala. Kakwash. Napanyarakab. Ka'ash. Yaira. Wakalahaba. Talahat. Aryam. Khan. Taradatna. Irika. Wabasa Tabahalam. Mala'ah. Punyaham. Kuala Wayabakwashwa. Shemka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Wayabahola. Adiai. Wayakapara. Wayabadma. Wayadaiwa. Kaya. Atha. Shemka. Yahweh. Labadka. Aliyawan. Alka Ha'aratizah. Keep not Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said, Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah may be no more in remembrance.
That the name of Yasharallah may be no more remembered.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Israelites,
of Moab and the Hagarenes,
of Moab and the Hagarenes,
Gabal and Ammon,
Gabal and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot Salah.
They have hope in the children of Lot Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of
at the
Kasam,
brook of Kasam,
which perished at indoors.
which perished at indoor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zaed.
Make their nobles like a red and like Zaed.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes,
all their princes,
as Zabah and as Zamunah,
as Sabbath and as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the houses of God in possession.
O my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy temper,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded,
let them be confounded
and troubled forever.
and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame,
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Has down saw, which means to turn. Yashabia, which means to be seated.
Yeah. All right, Shalom. I.S.U.P.K, Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under commanding General YAHANNA and not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite groups. This is the I.S.U.P.K Florida, the Sabbath service. Okay, we come in here, we read these records, we read the history of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, find out how to serve the Most High God of the universe, the only one and only living God, okay, of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He chose us, okay? The one God of the universe chose niggas, Hispanics, and wetbacks, okay? The 12 tribes is his, you know what I mean? What's the word? Is his inheritance, okay? We are the Most High's inheritance, okay? So we come in here and we serve our power. We teach other Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians how to serve their power, okay? We teach them who their power is, okay? So with that, what we do is we read, okay? We read in the Tanakh, the Old Testament. We read it in the Hebrew, then we break it down in the English, okay? Because not everybody knows how to speak Hebrew. Not everybody knows, you know, that's how we teach, okay? Right. Okay, in different tongues, okay? So we're going to pick up where we left off. We are in the book of Job, okay? Chapter 5, and we're going to pick up on verse 18, and I'm going to have the trooper to read, okay, in the Hebrew, and then we'll read it in the English, okay? Go ahead.
Come, sir. Job chapter 5, verse 18 in Hebrew. Kaya ha wa'a yaka'a ya wa ya ka basha bash ya yama ka Taza.
That's yeah, that's a tazah, but that would be
Yeah.
mayak tazah. It's like
Yeah.
it's like yamak tazah.
Yeah. Ma. Taza. Yeah. Wayad. What?
Yeah. So wayadwa.
Wayad. Ta. Ra. Paya. Na.
Mm-hmm.
Bash. No. Basha.
It would be ba shasha.
Bashasha. Taza ra waft. Ya taza yak. No, yak.
It looks like ya taza yalak.
Yalak. Ya taza yalak. Wa bash. But I. La a. Yaga. Laga I. Yaga I. Bak.
I would separate that.
Oh, baka.
Mm-hmm.
Baka. Ra'ai. Ra'ai. Pa. The. Pa. The. Dak.
Mm-hmm.
Badak. Mawaf. Ba. La. Khaf. Kha. Yad. Ya. Karab. Ba. Shawat.
It's a tuck.
Ba. Shawata.
Tuck.
Ba. Shawat.
Right. Yeah.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Ba.
Shawat. Ba shawat.
Ba. Shawat. La. Shawat. One. Ba. No. Salaki. La. Shawat. One.
Yes. La shawan.
La. Shawan. One. Ta. Ka. Ba'a. Wala'a. Ta. Yawa'a. Mashad. Mashad.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya.
Mashada sounds better, but
Mashada. Okay. Mashada. Kaya. Ya. Bawa'a. Lashad. La. Shada.
mm-hmm.
La. Ka. Pa. No. La. Kapan.
Mm-hmm.
Ta. Shak. Pa. No. Kwa. Kwa. Yaf. Taza. All. Maya Ra'a. Kaya. Ain. Ba. Abaniah. Hashad. Hashad. I say Hashad.
Oh, where you at? It's like,
Oh,
where you at?
Hashad.
23?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hashad.
Yeah, I would say Hashad.
Hashad. The what?
Or Hashad. No, Hashadah.
Hashadah.
Yeah.
Hashadah. Bawa Yath. Okay. Bawa Yath. Ka. Wa Yath. Ka Shadah.
No, it's a Ha.
Ha Shadah. Ha Shadah.
Yeah.
Ha Shalamah. Lamah. Ha Shalamah. Laka or Lak?
I would say Laka.
Laka. Wayad Aith. Kaya. Shala. Man. Salak.
Say Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom. The water out of one. I know that sound right.
That wa right there makes it. What the wa makes it.
It doesn't exist.
Right, it doesn't. Yeah. I'm trying to. Yeah.
Like
It's PC.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. So no.
It's like past tense.
Right. Past tense is what I was gonna say, right.
Yes, sir.
Or when yeah. So go ahead.
Yeah, I knew that it sounded right. Salak. 24. Wayad Aith. Kaya. Oh, stop that.
Okay, go ahead.
Shalom.
It's a Ha.
Oh. Ha ka lak. Pa quad ta. Nawak. Wala ta ka ta. That's it.
One more. 25. He started at 18.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 25. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. Wayad Aith Kaya Rad.
Rabah. Kaya Rabah.
Kaya Rabah. Zawa Ike. Wa Taza'a Yak. Ka Aish Ba. Oh, Salaki. Ka Aishab. No. Ha Rataza.
Reading in the English.
Come, sir. Job chapter 5, verse 18 in English. For he make sore and bind it up. He would wounded. He wounded, and his hand make woe. He shall deliver thee in 6 trouble. Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. 21. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it come. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shall not sin. 25. Thou shalt know also that thy seed shall be great, and thy offspring as the grass of the earth.
Right. So basically, Job was going through it. He is going through it. But if you serve the Most High, you got to look for, it's a test. You know what I'm saying? Look for, you know, how can I say? You have to look for good and bad, good and evil, life and death. It's always going to be a test. You know what I'm saying? That's Satan's job, to test you, to see if you're going to, you know, stand with the Lord or not. You know what I mean? So no matter what you're going through, you know what I mean? Like, this is the perfect example, Job's life, that you have to stand strong, you know what I'm saying, when you're going through certain things, okay? You know, at destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid, okay? If you serve the Most High and you understand, you know what I'm saying, these laws, statutes, and commandments, you understand your God, you'll know, you know what I'm saying, it's just a test. It's something I got to go through. You know what I mean? Like, that's always going to be a part of life. You know what I mean? Being tested. Okay.
Right. I got a precept too.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiasticus 2:1.
Mm-hmm.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 1, it says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation."
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's this whole book about Job is about being tempted, going through this test.
Right.
Okay. Any more?
It says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure."
Right. Like, you have to know, you have to have your mind right. Okay. Have your mind right and be ready to endure the test. Be ready to go through, you know, sickness. Be ready to go through death. You know what I'm saying? Be ready to go through, you know, being poor.
Right. Okay.
Be ready for those things, because it's going to happen. Okay. What it said, it's a time for everything, a time and season for everything. Okay. So it's going to happen. The Christian church is wrong teaching, you know, that you always just going to be, you should always be happy. Right. And, you know, prosperous. That's a lie. Okay. And we're reading it right now in the Bible. Okay. Especially if you serve the Lord. Okay. All right. So we're going to call up the next priest. Okay. All right. I.S.U.P.K, Bambanyamyam, Banyashala. YAHANNA.
Back at it again. Yes, thank you.
YAHANNA. YAHANNA. All right, so if you would pick up on Job chapter 5, verse 26, and you're going to read through chapter 6 and verse 5.
5:26.
Yes. Job 5 and 26, you're going to go through chapter 6, verse 5.
The book of Job, chapter 5, verse 26.
It's getting warm in here. Trooper, turn that heat off. Good.
All right. The YAHANNA Bakalak.
That was. What was that first one?
The first one was
Turn it off.
double wa'a.
I got a thud there. Where we at? 26. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Okay. Double wa'a, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wow.
Bakalak. Aya Kobar. Ka Alwaf. Gadayash. Gadayash? Nah, Gadayash.
Yeah.
Ba Aitwa, verse 27. Ha na Za'ath Ha Koran wa Khan Haya'a Shemaina. What's it? Shemaina or Wa'atha the I Laka, chapter 6, verse 1. Waya Ain Aya Wab Waya Amar, verse 2. Lawa Sha Kowal Ya Shakwal Ba'aishya Ka'aishya Waha Yahal, it's like Waha Yahya Ba Ma Azanyam Yasha'awa Yakhad, verse 3. Kaya Aita Ma Kawal Ya Mayam Ya Khabar, it's like Ya Khabad Al Khan Dabarya La Aiwa, verse 4. Kaya Khatazaya Shadya Aimadya Ashar Hamatham Shatha Rawakya Ba'aywakya Alwa Ya Irakab, it's like Ya Iraq Wanaya, verse 5. Hayana Hakwa Para'a Ayya Rasha'a Yaga Ai Ha Shawar Al Balayalawa Balayalwa, yeah, Al Balayalwa, verse 6.
That's it.
The book of Job, chapter 5, verse 26, in the bastard tongue. Thou shalt come to thy grave in a full age, like as a shock of corn cometh in his season. Lo, this we have searched it, so it is. Hear it, and know thou it for thy good. Chapter 6. But Job answered and said, Oh, that my grief were thoroughly weighed, and my calamity laid in the balance together. For now it would be heavier than the sand of the sea. Therefore my words are swallowed up, for the arrows of the Almighty are within me. The poison whereof drinketh up my spirit. That's what arrows means, by the way, kataza. But arrows is katazaya, I guess. Or arrows is kataza. The terrors of God do set themselves in array against me. Doth the wild ass bray when he hath grass? So like that's a question. Doth the wild ass bray when he hath grass, or loweth the ox over his fodder?
Let's see what what bray is. Give me the meaning of bray. Young man, give me the meaning of fodder. The last word in verse 5.
I am your father.
Do the wild ass bray when he hath grass? Sound like, you know, bray is going to be.
Bray is like making that sound like ass make.
You got it. You got bray.
I know.
You know that sound they make when they feed up.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Okay. Let me get it.
I'm looking.
Hold up. I got it. No, you get
You get fodder. F-O-D-D-E-R.
Verse 6.
Verse 5.
All right. It says, okay. Bray in the I guess Strong's Bible Dictionary, Nahak, which means to bray, cry out. This is Strong's number H5101.
Right. Basically, it's saying, you know, when the ass got grass to eat, he happy. He's good to go. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to cry.
Right.
But Job's saying, I'm crying now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going through it. But his friend just broke the whole thing down to him. His partner right there told him, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You're going to go through this. You know what I'm saying? This is going to happen. Okay? But when you're going through it, guess what? You need that brotherhood. Right. You need a brother to tell you, hey, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's Slacky, brother. You know what I mean? Slacky, you know what I'm saying? It's the Lord. You know what I mean? Most High in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Go through this. You know what I mean? Your brother right there with you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't curse the Lord. So you don't do something stupid. You like fall out the truth. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, that's brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we teach in this school, man. That's what's so heavy. You know what I mean? About when you're going through something, you got brothers to call. Real brothers. You know what I mean? That's going to tell you what the Lord say. Not what, you know, the Christian church, not what your feelings are, not what my feelings are. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you some scriptures, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you the Lord's words, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna strengthen you. You know what I mean? That understanding of the Most High God, how he operates, what we're going through, what he wants us to do, that's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? Knowing this Bible is going to help you. Okay. So do we have fodder?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Fodder. Food or dry food for cattle, horse, sheep, hay, straws, other kind of vegetables.
Right. So it's asking the same question about the ass and the ox. When they got food, are they gonna be tripping? When you got money in the bank, you got gas in your tank, food in the refrigerator, you're not tripping. You're good to go. You know what I'm saying? But let that refrigerator get empty. Let that woman walk out on you. You know what I'm saying? Now my body full of arrows. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you better be ready for that jump. Go ahead.
If I could, it's crazy because this is heavy with his homeboy telling her.
Yeah.
He like Joe looking at, because he crying as negative things. You know what I'm saying? And like lowering, you know, when you sad, you lower your head.
Yeah.
But his homeboy like, look, oxes lower their head to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like he looking at it in a negative, like. And his homeboy telling him, look at it in a good light. You know what I'm saying? The donkey gotta, you know, he cry out when he got food. The ox lower his head when he got food. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's a good friend.
I mean,
he all right.
Go ahead.
Fodder was from the KJV Bible Dictionary.
Most High in Christ. What page was that on?
He all right.
Oh,
I'm just giving you.
Oh, the Bible Dictionary. Okay, I got you. No sweat. Give me the source.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said it's on the back. Okay.
My shot answered it too.
Most High in Christ. Right. So, you know what I mean? So we gonna go through things.
Right.
Brothers and sisters, we gonna go through it. You're gonna be tested. Okay. But if you in this, especially if you're in this school, now you got brotherhood. Now you got somebody who gonna, you know what I mean, help you out. Somebody gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you might have to go through something sometime. You know what I mean? Shit, sometimes that's for your. How else is the gold going to be tried? Okay. How else you going to get this kingdom? You got to prove yourself. Keep reading that, Tazar.
That's it.
Oh, that was it?
Yes.
We read the verse. Okay, no sweat. Go ahead, Sharat Tazar. Give me verse 6 through verse 12. Chapter 6, verse 6 through 12.
Okay, Job chapter 6 and verse 12 in the Hebrew.
Chapter 6, verse 6 through 12.
Chapter 6, verse 6.
Yes.
Chapter 6 and verse 6 in the Hebrew. Let's start that. Okay. Ha-ya-a-kal, Thapal, Ma-balaya, or Mabalya, Malak, Ama, Yasha, Ta'ain.
When I see those dashes there together, that's like one, you know what I mean? All those words supposed to run together almost. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you got to try to, when you see them dashes, just try to make it one whole word, basically.
Oh, that dash in between.
Yeah.
Ayin.
Yeah.
I mean, Ama.
Right. So it'd be Ama Yash to Ayin. You know what I mean? It's
like Yash to Ayin.
Right.
Bara Yara. Cha Lamawath. Ma'ana. La Na Gawai. Na Pashya. Hamaha. Or Hama.
Hama, yeah.
Ka Dawaya. La Cha Maya. Verse 8. Maya. Yathan. Ta Bawa'a. Sha Althaya. Sha Lafia. Sha Alafia.
I think it was Sha'al.
Sha'althaya. Wa the Kwawathia. Yathan. Al Waha. Waya Al Waha.
Just because, you know what I mean? Just because we know that word all doesn't mean that's, you know what I mean? These always have to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be that. Just because you see the and the la next to each other. So to me, it would be Alawa.
Alawa.
What?
The last word in 8.
Oh, I don't have that.
Alawa.
The last word in verse 8.
Yeah, Alawa.
You said Alawa or
no, Alawa.
Alawa?
Yeah.
Alawa. Waya all Alawa. Waya Daka Anya. Yathar. Yadawa. Waya Batazai Naya. Wa Thahaya. Iwad. Na Khamathya. Wa A Salada.
Man, that Alawa. Not to,
Go ahead.
Stop us, but like this is another instance where Esau threw that in trying to say. So that wa
ain't even there.
It's not even there.
Okay.
It's supposed to be Allah, or how you would say Allah. You know what I'm saying? Like the power.
Allah. Okay.
They trip a lot.
There's only one God. Go ahead.
That's
Go ahead,
sure.
Ba Khay.
Where you at?
I'm at verse. What is this? Verse. I'm confused.
Verse 10.
Like in the middle.
Okay, in the middle 10. Go ahead.
Ba Kha Yala La'a.
I would say y'all.
Ba Kha
y'all. Go ahead.
Yo. Ba Kha Yo. Huh?
I wouldn't say the huh.
You just leave it like that.
Yeah.
Ba Kha Yo La'a. Ya Khamawal. Kaya La'a. Ka Khadafia Amaria, Quadawash, verse 11, Maha, Kahaya, Salakia, Kahaya, Kaya, Ayakal, Homa, Quataziya, Kaya, Yaka, Napashia, verse 12, Ama, Chakha, Banayam, Khaya, Ama, Ba, Sharya, or Basharya, Na, Khawash, Ama, Ayan.
No. Where you at? No. You
You
stop at verse 12.
Okay, that's it then.
Okay, go ahead in the English.
All right, the book of Job, chapter 6, verse 6. In the bastard tongue, can that which is unsavory be eaten without salt? Or is there any taste in the white of an egg? Good night. That is true. So like, he ain't got no flavor. So like, the things that my
so like
soul,
he's saying, you know what I mean? Like this is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, he's giving him actual truth. You know what I mean? Like basically, he said, just as sure as there's no flavor in that egg white, you're gonna go through something. Just as sure as like he's giving him hard facts. You know what I'm saying? Just as sure as there's no flavor in that egg white, you're gonna go through something in life. Don't believe what the Christian church has been teaching you, that you should live happily ever after. That's why these marriages are jammed up out here. Right. These sisters think they're gonna live happily ever after, and nothing's not. If she's not happily ever after, she think you know what I mean. She need to go find somebody else that's gonna make her happy for 5 minutes, because the same thing gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's life. You're not gonna be happy 24/7 forever. You know what I'm saying, for the rest of your life. What y'all got going on? Just let the trooper handle it, man.
Yeah, but all right. Well, I don't want you to waste any
I hear
of
you.
that stuff. Space it.
Just let him handle that.
All right. Well, make sure you don't waste none of the code. Instance. All right.
All right.
Your brother spent this good hard-earned money on it, and I don't want to, just throw it to the
water.
There.
Keep reading.
Come on. So like verse 9.
Verse 7. Pick up verse 7.
All right. The things that my soul refused to touch are as my sorrowful meat. Oh, that I might have my request, and that the power would grant me the thing that I long for, even that it would please the Most High to destroy me, that he would let loose his hand and cut me off. Then should I yet have comfort. Yeah.
This cat saying he'd rather be dead. Yeah. Right now he's saying he'd rather be dead. Mm-hmm. It's lit. He'd rather be dead than to be going through hard times. Which is, you know what I mean? That's such a, weak. I didn't want to say it, but that is such a weak, you know what I mean? Like soft way to be. That's feminine. You know what I'm saying? To think that you're not going to go through nothing. You know what I mean? You got to be strong. Because if you're not strong, guess what? Now your wife weak. Now your children weak. Now your brothers and sisters around you weak because you're not strong. Right. We got to be strong, man. Right. We can't, you know what I mean? Oh, woe is me. Right. Just because, the lights got turned off. Nigga, pull a candle out the dang cabinet. You know what I'm saying? Fight through that, man. Keep going. We serve a living God. We don't serve a God of death. Okay? So don't be wishing that you're dead just because you're going through something. You're still alive. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Then should I have comfort? Yeah, I would harden myself in sorrow. Let him not spare, For I have not concealed the words of the Holy One. What is my strength that I should hope? And what is mine end that I should prolong my life?
Right. He just said it. He said, I have not concealed the word of the Holy One. So he's saying, you know what I mean? I never, you know what I mean, didn't, you know, keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. I never heard these words like the Christian pastor do. Nigga, I kept this stuff. Why am I going through this? Because life is a test. That's it. Okay? You keep these laws, you keep God's word in your tongue, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna go through something anyway. That's part of life. That's part of life. Okay? Christian church is a goddamn lie to teach that, you know what I mean, that you're supposed to live happily ever after. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. Go ahead.
If I may, sir, and what you're saying is true, and it's why you can blame them for the rate of suicide.
Yeah.
It's why you can blame them for the rate of drug addiction.
Yeah, they push these fantasies on us. They push fantasies on our daughters that, you know what I mean, some guy is going to come, you know, and swoop her off her feet and they're going to live happily ever after. Right. That's a dang lie. You know what I mean? Like we need to be teaching our daughters that they're going to have to serve that man. Right. Do what he say and never leave him. You need to be teaching them that now. And how do you, the best way to teach them is to do it yourself, woman.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to teach them. Just like Job is saying, he never, you know what I mean, didn't do this. But look, it's still, you know what I'm saying? Look, if you know how you know you're going to have mourning? Because there's laws on how to mourn. When you lose somebody, there's laws on you mourn for this long, then move on. That's how you know there's, you know what I mean, you're going to go through something. Okay, there is no such thing as happily ever after. Keep going.
It's an emotion. It moves. It change. Emotions change. Let him not spare. I finished, sir.
Oh, okay. You read through
11, yeah.
Verse 12. You got verse 12. Go ahead. You read verse 12?
No.
Okay.
All right. Verse 12. Is my strength the strength of stones, or is my flesh of brass?
Yeah, he's saying, well, I ain't supposed to, like what you just said. I ain't supposed to have feelings. Yeah. I ain't supposed to have emotions. Yeah. Yes, but as a man of God, you need to know how to control your emotions. Right. You need to know how to, you know what I'm saying? You need to know how to govern yourself. Govern your emotions. Govern your flesh. Just like you keep these laws and you don't eat you pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, you don't curse the Most High because you're going through something. Okay? You don't get all emotional and suicidal just because you're going through something. Okay? All right? You goddamn right. That church is the worst thing on the planet. They can't wait for the Most High to, you know what I mean, wipe it out. So I'm going to pick up on verse 13 and read through 19. Okay? Job chapter 6, verse 13. Ayan, I, Zerathia, Baya, Wa, Ta, Shaya. Or, yeah, Shaya. Na, Daka. Ma, Manya. It's like Ma, Manya. Verse 14. La, Masa. Mara, Ihawa. Ka, Sada. Kasad. Waya, it's like it. Waya, Ra'ah. Shadaya. Zawab. Verse 15. Akhiya. It's like it. Achya. Baga Wad. It's like it. Ba Gadawa.
The Aki is my brother.
Ak.
Akia
Right. So brothers.
is my brother.
Brethren. Okay.
Yeah, my brother.
Okay.
The Ya is my
The Ya makes it
possessor.
right. Ak. Yeah. Most High Christ. Ba Gadawa. Ka Mawa Nakal. Ka Payak. Ka Payakwa. Na, it's like it. Na Kolium. It's like it. Ya Barawa. Ibarawa. Ya. Say that again.
Ya Ibarawa.
Ya Ibarawa. Barawa. Okay. Son Christ. Verse 16. Ha Quadar. It's like Ha Quadarium. Manya. Quarak. I Layamwa. Ya the Ilma. Wash. It's like it. Ya the Ilma Shalam. So what's that last one? Shalga. Ya it's like it. Ya the Ilma Shalga. Verse 17. Ba'ith. Yaza Rabwa. Na Taza Matwa. Ba ka Mawa. Na the Ike. Na the Ike. Na the Ikawa. Makwa Wam. Verse 18. Yalapatwa. Arakawat. Darakam. Darachma. It's like it. Darachma. It's like it. Ya Iowa. Ba ta. But Bath. It's like a Bathawa. Waya Abadwa. Verse 19. Ha Bayatwa. Ara Kawath. Tha Ma'a. Ha la Yak. It's like it. Ha la Yakta. Okay. Ha la Yakath. Shaba'a. Kwa wa. Kwa wa wa. Wow. Kwa wa wa lamwa. All right. Go ahead.
Hey, leave it at that. Let's moving on.
All right. Go ahead. Give me chapter 6, verse 13 through 19.
Sure. The book of Job, chapter 6, verse 13. Now, Basseton. Is not my help in me, and is wisdom driven quite from me? To him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend.
Oh man, he telling his friend, man, Why are you giving me these hard truths?
Right.
You should be saying, oh, poor Job. Oh, you know what? The God, Lord, wrong for that. You know?
Thank you, man. You're a good friend.
No, he would be a horrible brother if he did that. Okay? Keep going.
To him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friends.
All right. Come on, man.
But he forsaketh the fear of the Almighty.
Most High in Christ. He fear God. Yeah. He's not gonna, you know what I mean? He's gonna give his brother the truth, and you know what I mean. Just like he said, keep these words. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna tell him the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because he fears God. Fear is the beginning of wisdom. Right. You know what I mean? You'd be mighty smart to fear the power of the universe. Okay, instead of doing what this Christian church over here teach you to, you know, just you can sin all you want to, just ask the Lord to forgive you. You know what I mean? Just like these brothers are drug dealers, murderers, but they think right before they die, all they got to do is, you know, he's taking his last breath, Lord, forgive me. You know what I mean? And everything will be all right. That's a lie. Okay? That's a lie.
You get shot like, oh, shoot, I'm dying.
Right. Right. You know what I mean? Go ahead. What you got?
That what you just said, that's from the Christian church.
Right.
When I was in the Christian church, I used to think the same way.
Yeah, they teach you that.
I can do whatever, but look, I got that final second.
Yes. Yeah, they say it. They say, like when you die in a car crash or something like that, shootout or whatever, they say, man, I hope he said his last prayers. That's the Lord don't hear the prayers of sinners. Right. Okay? It's in the Bible. That church is not teaching the Bible, man. Right. They're not teaching the Bible. They're not teaching you to fear God. Okay? They've made God a dang animation. Okay? Go ahead. I'll keep reading.
Clip it. We are at verse 15. My brethren have dealt deceitfully as a brook, and as the stream of brooks they pass away, which are blackish by reason of the ice, and wherein the snow is hid. What time they wax warm, they vanish. When it is hot, they are consumed out of their place. The paths of their way are turned aside. They go to nothing and perish. The troops of Tema looked. The companies of Sheba.
No, that's it. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, Slack. Go ahead. Keep reading.
The companies of Sheba waited for them.
That's it. Okay. Now I can't give you the breakdown on this parable that Job is trying to run down, but I know he's complaining. You know what I'm saying? I'll ask Captain Shawar Yala break down on 16 through 19. Okay.
Because you know, brother, you see he's comparing it to being black-ish. It's only one black. There's no black-ish, you see, brother. So when it talks about the snow is the white man trying to be black-ish.
Give me read for me Itazab chapter 6 verse 20 through 27 in the Hebrew.
All right, come on. The book of Job, chapter 6, verse 20 in Hebrew. Ba Shawah Kaya Batak Ba Awa Idea Ha. That's just idea. So like it. Waya Khapari wa Kaya Aitha Ha Ya Yafma Lawa Thara Awa Ka Thatha Wa Thayara Awa. Verse 22. Hakaya Amar Daya or Amar. Okay, yeah, it's Amar Daya, which is said.
Okay.
All right. Habawa La ya wa ma Ka Hakam, Sha Khadawa, Ba'idya, verse 23, Wa Malat, Wa Naya, Mayad, Tazar, Wa Mayad, Raya Tazayam, Da Padawanya, that's Star Wars. You know what a Padawan is? Anyway, Da Padawanya, verse 24, Ha Wa Ra Wanya, Wa Anya, Akaryash, 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 I think it is. Verse 20,
Okay,
in
24,
23.
Yeah.
I mean, beginning, you know.
Karyash.
Yeah. Come the water. Wama Shaga Yafya Ha Bayanwa. Was it Baya Nawa?
You still in 24?
Yeah, that's the end of 24.
Okay.
Ha Bayanawa.
Sounds right.
Yeah, okay. No, Bayan Ha Bayanwa. La Ya, verse 25. Maha Na Maratazawa. Amarya Yasha Wama Ya Rak Yak Wama Yawak Yaka Ha Wakak Makam, verse 26. Ha La Hawakai Hawaka Ha La Hawaka Malayam Da Ha Shabwa Wala Rawak Amarya Nawa Ash Apa Al Yatawam Da Payalwa Wata Karwa Al Raya Aikam. The book of Job, chapter 6, verse 20. They were confounded because they had hoped. They came thither and were ashamed. For now ye are nothing. Ye see my casting down and are afraid. Did I say, bring unto me, or give a reward for me of your substance, or deliver me from the enemy's hand, or redeem me from the hand of the mighty? Teach me, and I will hold my tongue, and cause me to understand wherein I have erred.
See that? Job's like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
You making me mad read this. You know? You didn't listen, man. That's the Lord asked Satan where he been. Okay. This is to test you, man. You didn't, who said you did something wrong? You know what I mean? You're gonna be tested. The Lord's asked Satan where you been. And he's been up and here and fro, up and down in the earth, testing niggas. Okay? Testing brothers and sisters. Okay? So when this is a good example, brothers and sisters, when you're going through something, it's part of life. It's part of being God's chosen people for you to be tested by the Most High. He has it set up that way. So be prepared for it. That's life. That's life. Okay? So deal with it. Suffer it. Okay? Keep reading.
Sir. Verse 23. Verse 24. Teach me, and I will hold my tongue, and cause me to understand wherein I have erred. How forcible are right words, but what doth your arguing reprove?
Now he's saying they arguing with him. You know why they argue? He said they arguing with him because they're not saying what he want to hear. So now it's an argument. You know what I mean? I ain't do nothing wrong. You know, ain't nobody said you did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Well, why you telling me? Because it's the truth. Okay? Now his argument just because he ain't hearing what he want to hear.
It hurts. Oh, it hurts.
Suffer it. Go ahead.
Come, verse 26. Do ye imagine to reprove words and the speeches of one that is desperate, which are as wind? Yeah.
That's it. Wait. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Yeah.
Yeah. Ye overwhelm the fatherless, and ye dig a pit for your friend.
Come on, man. Sitting there complaining and crying. That's it on that, though. Okay. When he said, that's crazy. He said, do you imagine to reprove words and the speeches of one that is desperate, which are as wind, like, you know what I mean? Like, he don't want to hear that jump in one ear and out the other. Right. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to hear the truth right now. I don't see how he goes from, he went off on his rib and told her, you know what I mean? She smoked like a fool. But then you gonna turn around and be weak. You know what I'm saying?
You want that from his homeboy.
Right. You know what I mean? He's like, man, you see I'm being as strong as I can be. Yeah. Come on, dog. Give me some, show a brother a little pity. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nah, I ain't showing you no pity. I'm gonna tell you what the Lord said. Okay? All right, Sharatazak, read for me chapter 6, verse 28. Okay, through chapter 7, verse 5. Go ahead.
If I could just make a point real quick, it's just like it came to me like people think that these are fairy tale words or something, like this is make believe. This is real life.
Yeah,
like people go through this. So you're gonna tell me that everything in this book is just made up? Like, ain't no way, man. Like what he's talking about, people don't make this type of stuff up. You know what I'm saying? And if they did, it would be like this happy ending, like you said before. Everything would just have this happy ending. When we got to Revelation, there was nothing happy ending about it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what they talk about, but yeah, this is real life, man.
This is reality. Exactly. This is reality in the third dimension.
Yes. Okay,
there's a reality in the fourth dimension, and then there's a reality in the third dimension. They are intertwined, but you deal with the third dimension. Okay, and this is reality. This is life. You're gonna go through stuff. Shit happens. Okay, deal with it. You know what I mean? Be prepared for it. Okay? How do you be prepared for it? By knowing these scriptures, by knowing what the Lord said. You know what I'm saying? It's going to help you deal with life. It's going to help you when the stuff comes. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be prepared for it. Okay? Go ahead, Sharatazak.
Come. Job chapter 6 and verse 28 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA. Yalawa, Panawa, Baya, Wa'al, Panyakam, Ama, Kazaba, Shabwa, Na'a, All, Thahaya, I, Wala, Washabya, Iwad, Tazada, Kwaya, Baha, Ha Hayash Ba Lash Wanaya I Wala Aima Kaya La'a Ya Bayan Ha Wawath Ha La'a Tazaba'a
Tazaba.
Ha La'a Tazaba'a I think it's Tazaba.
Okay.
Yeah, because
First word in verse 1.
it'll be a
Chapter 7, verse 1.
Right. What's the word? Tazaba'ah?
Hala'a, tazaba'ah. La'a, nawash, al, arataza, wa, kayamaya, sha, kayar, ya, mayawa, ka'ai, bad, ya, sha'ak, tazala, wa, okay, wa, ka, shakayar, no. Wa, ka, shakayar, or wakash kayar, ya, kwawaha, or ya, kwawa, pa'al, wa, verse 3, 7 and 3. Kan, hana, kha, lafya, laya, ya, rakaya, shawa'a, wa, la, yalawath, I mala, manawa, laya, verse 4. Ma, sha, kabathia, wa, amarthia, amarthia, mathia, or mathia, kwam, wa mad, wa madad, irab, wa shabai thaya, wa shabaithia, na the yum, aid, ya, nashab.
If I could, real quick. That the ya that you see at the end of the word sometimes, if I may.
Go ahead.
The ya that you see at the end of the word sometimes is present tense. It makes the word present tense. So now some word end with a the and it has a ya at the end, which is a possessive word, but you gotta know the root words. I think that word you read was washabai. The ya. The makes it present tense.
And shabai is listen, right?
Shabai and Shemai is listening.
Okay, Shemai.
Shabai. Hold on. But yeah, I have to pull it up. Hold up. But yeah, that is making it present tense.
Verse 5. Labash, ba, sharaya, Rama, wa, nayash.
That's a good.
Salakia. That thing is like a dot in my book. Wa, nayash.
It's almost time for them. It's almost time for them reading glasses.
Right.
Damn.
Go ahead.
No, I know what you're talking about. It be messed up.
Ipar, warrior, Ragai, wa, yama, aim, Salakia, wa, yama, asa, verse 6.
That's it. Salakia.
The book of Job.
Chapter 26 and chapter 6, verse 28.
The book of Job, chapter 6, verse 28 in the Basseton. Now, therefore, be content. Look upon me, for it is evident unto you if I lie. Return, I pray you. Let it not be iniquity. Yeah, return again my righteousness. My righteousness is in it. Is there iniquity in my tongue? Cannot my taste discern perverse things? Chapter 7. Is there not an appointed time to man upon earth? Are not his days also like the days of an hireling? As a servant earnestly desireth the shadow, and as an hireling looketh for the reward of his work, so am I made to possess months of vanity, and wearisome nights are appointed to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise, and the night be gone? And I am full of tossings to and fro unto the dawning of the day.
You can't sleep. Go ahead.
Verse 5.
Light bill on his mind.
Right.
Car note due. You know what I'm saying? Don't know, you know what I mean? If he gonna have a job tomorrow. Yeah. Okay? These things are gonna happen. Okay? That's life.
Yeah, it's like it. On top of that, wondering if you should keep serving the Most High.
Exactly.
Or lose everything you have.
Exactly. Okay? That is very true, right, Tazar? You know what I mean? And that's the fight. Like, it's not going to be easy to come and get in school every, as much as possible. You know what I mean? It's easier to sit home on the couch and watch TV. But get in the damn car and come to class, okay? Okay? I understand we can be live, you know what I mean? We can jump in the, but it's better to be in the building. It's better to see your brother and salute him. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at. Okay? That's where it's at, being right here in the building. Okay? Go ahead, Aitazar.
Verse 3. So am I made to possess months of vanity, and wearisome nights are appointed to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise, and the night be gone? And I am full of tossing to and fro unto the dawning of the day. Verse 5. My flesh is clothed with worms and clods of dust. My skin is broken and become loathsome.
That's it. Job just, you know what I mean? He putting all his feelings out there, you know what I'm saying? Basically, he putting all his feelings out there, letting everybody know, you know what I'm saying? He going through hard times, you know what I'm saying? And somebody should be showing him some, what's the word? Some pity, you know what I mean? Which, listen, Lord, what's the scripture say? The Most High is a man of war.
Right.
The Yahawashi was just like the Most High. So if you are a follower of Christ, you got to be ready to war. Spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we war every day. Okay? When Christ returns, then it's on physically. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you got to war every day, to get this thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to war. Your spirit has to constantly be at war, fighting to be in the truth. Because Satan don't want you sitting in that chair. He don't want you sitting there. So he gonna throw everything at you. A flat tire, no gas money, he gonna throw it at you. But if you fight that and get to the goddamn school, be here, you know what I mean? Like, being here is different from being on your phone. I'm telling you, it's different. Being in the building, okay? Listen, I understand if you can't do it all, but being in class, that's Tawab, you know what I mean? Having your face on them, that's Tawab. But, if you could be here around other brothers in the flesh, shit, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? It's even better, okay? Did you finish that, Aitazar?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to read Job 7, chapter 7, verse 6 through 12 in the Hebrew, okay? The book of Job, chapter 7, verse 6. Ya Maya Palawa Ma Naya Araga Waya Kalwa Ba Pasa. I don't even know how you put that together. God damn. All right. Ta Kwawa. Verse 7. Ga Kara. Oh, Salakia. Zakar. That makes now that's better. Jeez, I was like, what the? Okay, Zakar, Kaya Rock. It's like your Kara. It's like a Kaya Wak. Kaya La Tashwab. La the Shawab. It's like Ayn. Ayan ya.
Yes.
Ayan ya. Lara Awath. Tawab. La the Shawar Naya. Ayan. Aya. Aya. It's like it. I Yanya Kha. Baya. Yan Naya. Verse 9. Kala. Aina. Lak. Khan. Yawa Rak. Sha Awal. La'a. Ya Ayel. Ha. Verse 10. La'a Yash. It's like it. La'a Yashab. La'a Yashawab. Iwad. Laba Yakwa. Wala Yakha Yarunwa. Iwad. Ma Kwa what's like it. Ma Kwamwa. Verse 11. Gum Anya. La'a. A Kashak. A Kashak. A Kashak. Okay.
Yeah.
Paya. A Debar. But Tazar. Ra Wach. Yeah. It's like it. A Shayak. Ba Mara. Napashya. Verse 12. Hayam Ana. It's like it. Hayam Anya. Amatan. It's like it. Amatan Yan. Yana. It's like it. Amatan Yana. Kaya Tash Yam. Alia. Ma Shamar. That's it.
All right. The book of Job, chapter 7, verse. You start at 6 or 7?
Started at 6.
6 in the bastard tongue. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and are spent without hope. Oh, remember that my life is wind. Mine eyes shall no more see good. The eye of him that hath seen me shall see me no more. Thine eyes are upon me, and I am not. As the cloud is consumed and vanisheth away, so he that goeth down to the grave shall come up no more. He shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him any more. Therefore, I will not refrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Verse 12, am I a sea, or a well that thou settest a watch over me?
Basically, I mean, again, he's saying he ain't the same man no more. You know what I mean? My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and are spent without hope. Oh, remember me that my life is wind. My eyes shall no more see good. The eye of him that hath seen me shall see no more, shall see me no more. Thine eyes upon me, and I am not. Like he's not, he's saying he ain't the same no more. You know what I mean? I ain't that same cat I used to be, you know? And the cloud is consumed and vanished away. So he that goeth down to the grave, he that go down to the grave shall come up no more. I ain't gonna never be the same after this. He shall return no more to his house, neither shall his place know him anymore. Therefore, I will not refrain from my mouth. Shut your mouth, man. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit. I will complain in the bitterness of my soul. Am I a sea or a whale that thou setteth a watch over me? Man, Job, you know, this is an example of what you should not do. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying you can't, go, be hurt. We all gonna be hurt. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be hurt, but don't, question the Lord. Don't question the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna go through something, man. That's life. And it's a shame that, you know what I mean, we got to teach grown men that, you know what I mean, you're going to go through stuff because you've been taught your whole life that you shouldn't have to go through nothing. Life should be wonderful and great. The white man got you chasing his dream of, you know what I mean, just being happy all the time. Being, you know what I mean, having a good car and never have no worries. You know what I mean? It's the American dream. He's got you chasing a dream. Okay, it's a dream for you to think that, things ain't going to happen in your life. You know what I mean? The scripture said, there's a time and season for everything. Okay, there's a time for you to be sad, a time for you to be hurt, a time for you to be happy. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have emotions. If the Lord wanted you to be happy all the time, he would only give you one emotion, that happy feeling. But you have there's different emotions. So that means things are going to happen. Okay, you're going to be sad. Sometimes you're going to cry, but don't question the Most High. Okay, don't question your God. Okay, you know why you're going through stuff. We read it in the beginning because Satan is going through here and fro through the earth to test you. Okay, so be prepared. Okay, if it's that hard and that bad, you got brothers you can call. You know what I'm saying? Take you out, get a drink. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with you and stuff. You know what I mean? Get your mind off for a little while. That's it. That's what this brotherhood is about. We got to teach black people how to live in the earth again. Okay. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and end the service. Okay.
YAHANNA.
YAHANNA.
Want to say a module? Men of Israel, gird up your loins, prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
All right. I'm gonna say Kwanya Padam.
Shafar's y'all.
Say Kwanya Padam, which means to turn and face the east. We're gonna say the Lord's Prayer, first in the Hebrew, then in the English. Repeat after me. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh.
Malakwatch. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Ayah. I.S.U.P.K. Ba'arataza. Kawat. Ayah. Bashamayim. Lathananawa. Lakam. Ka. Yawam. Wasalaklanau. Kabawatnau. Wasalaknau. Kabawat Yanau. Wala'ah. W.I.Now. Banasayawan. Abo. Awashayna. Mayan. Ra. Kayat. Lakab. Amalaka. Waha'ala. Watapara. I.W.I.K. Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Hakak the power. Yahweh. Ba'asham. Yahweh Shah.
Babakashah. Lathananawa. Akak. Larpa'ah. Kalmakala. Kalmarawa. Akak. Latahar. Almatazarayim. Akak. Lahakwiyam. Amakia. Akak. Arakarawa. Hatama'ala.
The Garsham.
Bahasham. Yahushua. Water Aman. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Blessings. Barakatha Yahweh.
Why Yahweh Shai. Why Mayaka Allah. Why Alahayim. Matazab Ya'ah. Alawak Yahanna. Ha Alawapya. Ha Serenya. Ha Kwatazayanya. Ha Kayayoyam. Waha Akwatya. Yahweh. Basham. Yahushua. Water Aman. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shai. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General YAHANNA. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ahahori. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Izari. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. I.S.U.P.K. Shemaya. Wa'arataza. Al Yathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Al Yanawam. Shamarka. Anala'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yah. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashemah. Wa'ayakaka. Wa'yarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Yakara. Yashamar. Abdapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar,
Cousin Aka,
Cousin Aka,
Baba Aka,
Ma'aika,
I will
I will lift up my eyes into the hills,
I will lift up my eyes into the hills,
from which cometh my help.
from whence cometh my help.
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharallah shall neither slumber nor sleep.
he that keepeth Yasharallah shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming in
from this time
from
forward
this time forward
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Adam Yalaka,
Adam Yalaka,
Alta Karash,
Alta Karash,
Alta Shakwat,
Alta Shakwat,
All, Yahanna,
Yahanna,
Awiyabika,
Awiyabika,
Yahama Yawan,
Yahama Yawan,
Wama Shanayaka,
Wama Shanayaka,
Nasha'awa,
Nasha'adwa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Aimaka,
Al-Aimaka,
Ira Yamwa,
Ira Yamwa,
Sawab,
Sawab,
Wayata Ya'ai Tazawab,
Wayata Ya'ai Tazawab,
Alta Zapawanyaka,
Alta Zapawanyaka,
Amora,
Amora,
Lakawa,
Wanakakina,
Goya,
Goya, Wala'ah, Yazikar, Sham Yasha'ala, Aiwa, Kaya, Nawa Ai Tazawab, La, Yakadwa, Aulika, Barya, Yakarathma, Aholia, Adawam, Wayashamai Alayam, Mawa'aba, Wahagoria, Gabal, Waimawan, Waimalak, Palasha, Aymishabi, Tazawar, Ram Ashawar, Nalawa, Aiman, Haywa, Zorwa, Abanyalawat, Salah, Aishalaham, Kamadian, Kasiyah Sara'ah, Kayabia, Wanakal, Koyashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayanda Ara, Haywa, Lama, La Adama, Shayatumwa, Nadayamawa, Kayara, Wakaza Wakazabak, Wakatazalmana, Kal Nasi Yakumwa, Ashar, Amora, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Na'awa, Alahaya, Shayatumwa, Kagawgala, Kakwas, Panyaraka, Ka'ash, Kaba'ira Yaira, Wakalahaba, Kalahat, Aryam, Khan, Naradapma, Basairika, Wabasawapaka, Babahalam, Ala'ah, Panyaham, Balawan, Wayabakwashu, Shemka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayabahola, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Atha, Shemka, Yahweh, Labaka, Aliwan, Al-Kal Haratazak. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
And be not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
And consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said, Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah may be no more remembered.
That the name of Yasharallah may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab and the Hagarenes,
of Moab and the Hagarenes,
the Baal and Ammon,
the Baal and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
I also is joined with them.
I saw also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin.
At the brick of Kassan.
At the brick of Kassan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a rab and like Ze'eb.
Make their nobles like a rabbit, like Ze'eb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes.
all their princes.
As Zabah and as Zamunah.
As Sabbath and as
Who
Amun.
said,
Who said,
let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of God in possession.
the houses of God in possession.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid of thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know
That thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Got my tie hands down, saw, which means to turn. All right. Men of Israel, gonna give a courtesy salute to the teacher in the class. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Got the tie hands down. Sisters may stand. Men of Israel, gonna salute the sisters in the class. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim Barak,
Yahweh Shema Natan B'Hashem Yahushua.
Tie hands down. Sisters may be seated. Class dismissed.